Hello, Americans. Another friend subscribed around the world. Back here, man. Pretty nice out here. Little rough going. Oh. Look at all the flowers out. All that. So, don't expect to find a bunch of mushrooms. I didn't even bring my basket, but we shall see. Miss Kitty today is, her and Katie Joe went down for supplies, and they actually are going all the way down, man. They're going like on a, man, I don't even know, 260-mile round trip or something like that, all the way to Nampa, Idaho today. And they're gonna hit Costco and stuff. So, whew. She asked me if I wanted to go, and I just started laughing. Yeah, I didn't bring my walking stick today, so I found me one. Got Grizz and Kai today. Where Kai is at? Oh, there he is. Amazing, man. Even guess it's been probably, oh dude, well, how old's Tevin? So 5 years, man. This is where the same area that I rode the bike up to. Oh, I don't know how long ago that was, man. A month and a half ago, I rode the high boy up in here. I was gonna ride the high boy today, but I wanted to. It's so funny to be out here like this, and there's 2x6s. It always amazes me. I'd like to know the story. I guess probably it came down the creek. Anyway, today I was gonna ride the bike out today, but the bike and then the time that it would take. I just wanted to come out here this morning. It's like 9 o'clock or 8:30 or something. Come out here and kick around a little bit, look for some mushrooms, and see if, or then I want to get back, because I still got some stuff I got to do to the rabbit cage, and then I want to get under my truck. I'm going to get under there with a mirror and see if I can figure out where that leak's coming from. But first of all, I had to come out here and get my what you think, man? It's nice out here today, man. It is nice out here today. Holy smokes. That's the road my rig's on over there. It's kind of roughness. Boy, not any LBMs or anything. You know what LBMs is? Little brown mushrooms. But not seeing any fungi. But I definitely feel the freedom, baby. Freedom! Something I'm gonna have to get out. I left them sitting on my desk. It's the kids, actually Katie and Tim, a pair of morel mushroom and antler hunting glasses. And they're kind of, it actually might work, man. They don't really make them glow like black light. I can't remember, they're like blue or something, but they're kind of like a black light. And it's supposed to make them stick out a lot more, so I'll have to break those babies out. Miss Kitty will probably steal them if they work. Last year she only, I don't know how many I found. It was the worst year I remember. I know they did good over in the Burns over there, outside Cascade and Donley. But I played that game back when we used to, pick commercially. And first of all, dude, I don't like hunting. Hunting in this burn, this is all right. 4 or 5 years later, that burn over there might be all right. But for one thing, man, way too many humans. For another thing, which I don't know if last year if they'd opened it to hunt them commercially, but there was crazy stuff that went on at those camps. People got shot and all kinds of crap, all over mushrooms. And I ain't into that, man. I'm out here. I like the naturals anyway. It's a different kind of mushroom that you find. Man, I'll show the snow lines just right there, dude. I didn't even notice that. If I was out here, I'd lose that flannel. Yeah, still haven't found any LBMs. Up here, trilliums ain't even, well, there's a few, but flowers ain't even popping. Oh, I do see some pigs here over there. That's the first sign of any kind of mushrooms that I've found at all today. Still, man, it's right on the border. Managed stage should be popping. Next, I think today it's supposed to be, I don't know, man, like 68 or something like that. And tomorrow's supposed to be 70 something. Of course, the plain trails, they've been doing their stuff, so we got clouds. It wasn't calling for that. Man, they were heavy this morning. And it's pretty dang nice out here. They put that haze over the sky, man, and then it's almost like a magnifying glass. You can just see the lines. Ain't getting into that today. If you want to hear about that, you can get on one of my other videos. I'm sure there's plenty. So, I'm going to go ahead and go up farther. There was something I was going to sit down here. Whoa, Kai, you're going to knock that dog, dude, and fetch him, man. It don't matter what the heck it is. He don't care. He don't care what it is. He's going to knock that camera off there, so I guess I better start strolling back. So what I was doing is, this hump here is kind of south facing. Well, it's not kind of, it is. So So it'd be the warmer side of this ridge. I was kind of hoping maybe in these trees and everything south facing would, there's more flowers on this side, on the north side. So, oh my Lord, there's an LBM. Wee doggy, that's the first one. First one I found. That is little. Ain't no morel though. Like to find me even some little morels like that. Oh, and then that, I was gonna show that snow. That dang snow, man. It's right there. That's just feet above me. Oh, and then that's what I was gonna tell you about the last night. You know, something in you know, you go in the south part of our county, the south part, and there's you'll see a lot of pheasants, you know, ringneck pheasants. But in our, for some reason, man, you know, which we're north, in the north part of our, and we're right on the tree line, but the old timers told me there used to be, you know, down around the creek bottom and stuff, that there used to be ringneck pheasants. They used to hunt pheasants down there. And in the however many years, 12 years or whatever that I've been there, I've only ever seen one ringneck pheasant, you know, flying across the meadow out there. And last night, started about 4 o'clock, man. I kept on hearing this, you know, this ringneck pheasant, man, doing their, you know, their mating call or their call. And I'm like, dude, that is a flipping pheasant. Well, we're sitting in there in the cook shack eating dinner, and all of a sudden he does it, and he's so close I can hear his wings flapping. You know, like when he takes off. So, man, I jump up. I'm like, what in the heck? So I go out there. Never did see it. Never heard it again the rest of the night. You know, that was right before dark. And then this morning, as the sun's coming up, I hear him again. He's out. You know, he's out in our property ways. And I keep hearing him, and then a car comes by before work every morning for coffee, and I just happened to be out because I was kind of looking around because I kept on hearing that pheasant. And I was out getting some wood. So I watch her, man, and as she pulls in, she just stops. You know, I see her headlights stop. It's right as the sun's coming up, so it's still kind of dark. She's got her headlights on. And she just stops, and I'm like, dude, I know that she is stopped looking at that pheasant. So I start strolling out the road, and she sits out there for a few minutes, and here, I'll clip the picture in here. And she seen that dang pheasant. So then later, this doesn't stop here. So then, so she goes to work, and I don't know, 15, 20 minutes later, sitting there drinking coffee, and I hear him, and he's close, man. So I'm like, what the heck? So, back to the rig now. So, this is that deal, man. So, I look out the window, and he is right out by the fire pit, man, our little campfire pit. I'm like, what the heck? So I get out and snap a few pictures and stuff, and I'm probably, I don't know, 8 feet from him. And he's just right there and don't really care. So I let, you know, because I usually keep my chickens pinned up, but I thought, well, maybe he's over there messing, you know, wanting to check out these chickens. So I let the chickens out. Man, he's sitting there, and I threw him some food, and he's sitting there pecking his food. And then and a few minutes later, man, here comes the rooster, dude. He's pissed. He's gonna whoop his butt, so he's chasing, and the pheasant just flies a little bit, flies a little bit, flies a little bit, and then flies up and lands on top of the motorhome and is just staring down at him like, you crazy rooster. So I get out and I catch the rooster and leave, I don't know, 3 or 4 hens out, catch the rooster and put him back in the pen, leave a couple hens out, and he never went back to the food. That, he kind of went out in front and then he moseyed on. Then I started hearing him call, but just crazy. That'd just be awesome if he'd hang out, man. I love pheasants, man. I'd never, never kill him or shoot him or hunt him or anything like that, man. Unless there was just tons, man, I'd love for them to come back into the creek bottom. Can't help myself, Dad. I always get firewood, even in the exploder. I'll take not a ton of it back, but I'll take enough for the next couple days anyway. On the other side of this hump, I've seen some white trilliums, and even one or two that had turned purple, which is dang early for that to be happening. So figured might as well hoof this. Just gonna go up to the top of this and see if maybe there's any up there. See, right there. Whew. Holy crap. So that's white trilliums. The other ones were popped all the way up, about this tall. That right there is a huge sign of morels. But I don't see any morels. I'm looking. Crap, man. It's not just a hump. It's a hoof. Oh, and I even see a dandelion. That's crazy. Man, there should be some morels right here. I'm gonna check this little thing out here. That little fir tree. Another sign of there's another little fir tree. That's where in our area, this is all, well, not all of them, but a lot of them. There's fir trees that have burned down, so it's nice to see. Nice to see them coming back. Man, I ain't seeing any. No morels, man. Yeah, man. I was gonna keep going up here to another place, a patch that we found, but got the Forest Service up here and they're knocking over trees, and I could go through them. He'd have to move out of the road and all that, and I don't plan on spending that much time up here, so I'm not even gonna, get him to readjust and all that to let me by, because all I do is go by and then I turn around and come right back out. So that's it for today, man. I didn't find no mushrooms. I might stop and do a little more hoofing down here, so we'll see. other than that, man, if I find any, I'll clip it in here, man. Yeah, that's about as close as you can get to freedom, so. Get outside, man. Get outside and away from humans, man. It's going to be kind of nice. Good Lord willing. And them creeks don't rise. We'll be back in tomorrow. See ya.